Hey, this is Isaiah from realthread. I'm here at the Pickle Factory with Charlotte and Shai, and we're here to talk about all things pickles. First question.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about the origin stories of everything. How did it start? What inspired you guys?
Yeah.
Where did it all begin?
So we opened the Pickle Factory in October of 2024, and what some people don't know is that we've actually been making pickles for 14 years.
Wow.
Our pickle brand is called Olive My Pickle, and that's really how we got started.
Yeah, it's actually all started from pickles, and pickles was almost like a essential food in my home kitchen, which I'm from Israel. And making pickles with grandma and grandfather led to my parents' home. And when I got here in 2000, I still kept making pickles.
Wow.
And the pickles made to something to do for friends, family, and get us to farmers market and get us to business.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so farmers markets were how we got our start at Olive My Pickle. Again, that's 14 years ago. We started there. We still do farmers markets to this day, but we evolved the business to sell online,
Yeah.
which is our primary business today. And then, of course, today we have the Pickle Factory.
Yeah. All right. So tell us a little bit about like where did it begin? Where is it going? Tell us a little bit about the unique story behind you guys.
Sure. So I think what's different and special about what we're doing here is that we make fermented pickles. So the first question we get is, what's the difference between a fermented pickle and a regular pickle? And the answer is easy. It's saltwater brine. So it's a different process. Instead of using vinegar and pasteurization, fermentation creates a live, raw, probiotic food,
Yeah.
naturally probiotic. So that means it's super good for your gut health.
Wow.
So yeah. So we make a product line of 40 different pickles, sauerkraut, kimchi. We have olives. And then we have our line of probiotic pickle juice called Live Brine. And people can take that as just a delicious pickle juice shot.
So what made you start to like want to branch into merchandising? Like what was it about it? Like how have
Yeah.
you guys seen it work for you guys? And
Yeah.
tell us about that.
Sure. So when we had the opportunity to move into the storefront of the property that we've been at for, a decade plus, I went searching for fun things to create a pickle themed store out of, and I found that there's not a ton of product out there.
Yeah.
So I realized, okay, if we're going to do this right, we're going to have to do it ourselves. So we opened the Pickle Factory. Olive My Pickle is, the key pickle brand in the Pickle Factory. But what we also did is we created a pickle merchandise brand called Because Pickles in the process. And that is a line of apparel, home items, gift items under our own brand that we
Yeah.
can control and make according to our standards of fun pickle themed merch. So
Nice.
it was all sort of an evolution.
Yeah.
And a year ago, we didn't plan on any of this. It just sort of evolved this way.
Yeah.
So.
And how did you guys stumble upon realthread? What was it about it? Were you guys just like searching on Google? Like,
Yeah.
what was it about that
Yeah.
how'd you find us to begin
Sure.
with?
Well, I like to work with local companies, and I consider anybody in Florida to be a local
Right.
company. And so I think I was probably Googling like Florida-based screen printing, premium quality.
Yeah.
And I found the realthread website, which is super easy to use, and I got so much information just as without having to contact the company
Right.
and know a bunch of things. It's super educational, and even down to like getting pricing, which is
Right.
just very helpful. And because realthread is local to us, it's just you guys are just like a couple hours away. Shai and I were able to actually go down and tour the facility and meet the salespeople and the account managers and the whole team. So just being close by, and you guys get it and deliver an excellent product, and all of the like user functionality and the dashboards and
Yeah.
the process to order is set up to be like so easy. So
That's awesome.
all good things.
Plus, the one thing, couple of things I love the most, which caught me, is how quick is your turnaround.
Yeah.
If you don't have the shirt in your warehouse, you will have the shirt the next day, if
Right.
not the same day. And it was wow. Your options of printing, like I think the one in the back here, the aliens, the printing, the colors, the separations, adding, and come to amazing results, just like how it's looked the graphics
Right.
on our desktop.
Yeah. So you feel like
So
you can be extremely creative and we
yeah,
can execute on it.
you execute, you meet, and you above and exceed your our expectations. So you over deliver.
That's great.
And your customer service there is fantastic. Like Charlotte, when she was there in the beginning, she always got answers right away,
Yeah.
and orders always delivered before the ETA.
Yeah.
And that means a lot. And for Charlotte's point in the beginning, starting as a business and getting pricing help us a lot to
Yeah.
budget and finance for how much money
Right.
we're going to allocate.
Minimize as much stress for you
Minimize.
guys as possible.
Yeah.
So you guys can focus on what y'all need to
Yeah,
do.
and you guys deserve all the credit and the business. So we
Yeah.
locked.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Like our team works really hard, and we're really excited to work with you guys, and I'm glad to hear that we went above and beyond, and you guys are extremely happy.
Yeah, for sure. And I will add this, and you can choose to keep it or not, but we were also intrigued by the 3PL option, which is something we may explore in the future
Yeah.
with our Because Pickles brand. We need to grow it to a size where it makes sense.
Yeah.
But that was that plus the printing capability was
yeah.
like this incredible potential solution.
Yeah.
So it was all
And so,
that.
because you guys ship a lot of stuff out of here
We
as
do.
well.
Yeah, we're experienced, but that's kind of different. That's like a cold storage, and even though it's like pretty hard to do and somewhat complicated because
Right.
we're shipping cold storage, and it's just a different animal than
Yeah, different
kind of
animal than
dry
like
goods.
the retail
Yes.
items. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But even though we're like great at that, it seemed a new challenge to deliver non-cold things. So yeah, so
And I guess we make it simple for you guys because we print it and then we could just ship it.
yeah,
So
yeah, totally.
that sounds awesome.
It's right there.
Yeah, no need to go back and forth and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So that's good. So one question I wanted to ask you guys is, what is out of all the? I mean, you guys have a lot of merch. You
Yeah.
know, we've seen all different colors, all different. And these is just like a few designs you guys see here. But what is your favorite? And then what is your favorite?
Okay, so I'm actually wearing my favorite.
Yeah.
This is the Pickle Lover hoodie, the blue hoodie, and this is under the Because Pickles brand.
Mm-hmm.
And we collabed with this incredible artist named Mariana Fierro,
Yeah.
and she made a product line of like Pickle Lover things, and it's just the coolest stuff.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite. Yes.
And we really love when companies mixturing, screen printing with embroidery.
Yeah.
It just looks really elegant, really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that was Mariana had that idea to put the pickle here, and I like how it's overlapping the
Yeah.
letter too. So
And the color contrasting just
Yeah.
blends, so it just looks wonderful.
the blue one's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So yeah, and then
I'm much simpler.
Yeah.
I like print, but for Charlotte's point, that which I like the most, it's not just like under one designer. She's working with a few designers. My designer pick is also locally here in San Agustin, and future friends, and their design make pickles not war.
Yeah.
I like it. Feel related to it as an Israeli.
Yeah.
Feel related to the pickles. I think it's cool design. It's kind of give the vibe of peace.
Yeah.
So
And you guys are really, excuse me, it looks like you guys really blended the difference or the options between our super soft and our bold ink. Like I'm seeing here, this is our super soft ink.
yeah, and really, I think Real Thread sort of like led the charge on deciding what the best applications were on a per design and per the t-shirts and the actual apparel item, the garment.
Yeah.
So you guys, I think the design team makes a lot of calls. I think a little bit here and there, and it's so far everything was delivered great. So
Yeah. Especially when someone is maybe unfamiliar, like, hey, like I like this blend of shirt, but I don't know what ink option is the best. I just know that this is the design I came up with. Can you guys execute it?
yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Our
And
team of Vic is really,
Yeah. you guys are the experts, so make the best decision for what the vision is over here.
Right.
And, make it happen, and you guys did a great job.
and you guys seem to have a lot of different variety of hats as well.
Yeah, we went with a lot of green hats. Yeah,
I love the monochromatic look.
yeah,
so it looks good.
That's
It's a good
kind
look.
of a theme. So, little embroidery, a little bit of screen printing, trucker hats, dad hats. Yeah, a lot of variety.
So where can we find you guys, like on social media? Like where are you guys at? Where can people go and follow you?
Sure. So all of my pickle is you can go to Instagram, of course, our website, allofmypickle.com, and you can follow the Pickle Factory as well on Instagram. Because Pickles is on Instagram and TikTok.
Hey, well, thank you so much for coming out. We know RealThread is super excited, with our partnership. I'm super happy that we got to, hear a little bit more about, the pickle factory, the company at large, where you guys came from, where you're at right now, and where you're going. And we can't be more excited for you guys. So thank you guys so much, for taking the time,
Yeah.
to let us interview you guys and hear about this, success story.
Thank you.
Awesome.
This
Thanks
is really
for-
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for being here, and maybe let's go grab a pickle for lunch.
I would love that.
Awesome.